Hi, welcome to the Bluebird Salon. I'm Rachel.
And I'm Cindy, and we are here today to tell you about the USmooth tools. We've actually been given the opportunity to try them out and to give our honest feedback on how we feel about them and using them on our clients in the salon. So for about the last 3 months, we have been doing just that. We've been using the 3 different tools in the salon, and I'm going to say we love the tools and what they do. And what we want to do is take a few minutes to explain why we love them, the really cool benefits of the tools and what makes them different than everything else that's out there. Okay, so the 3 tools that we're going to show are, 2 of them are flat irons and 1 of them is a wave iron. The flat irons, one is an inch flat iron, and then we have an 1.5 inch flat iron, which is my favorite. And then we also have a wave iron, which used in some kind of unique ways, it is a really neat tool and a time saver in the salon too. Okay, some of our favorite features about it is, well, one of them is that it heats up to 450 degrees, which is really, really good when you're working with coarser hair. But one of the things I like is it actually has a digital display, and you can see what the temperature is. And you can see here on Reagan's hair, we don't want it that hot because our hair is finer. And you can actually see what temperature you're working with. You're not just guessing. It has a swivel cord, so when you're curling like Rachel is right now, the cord doesn't get tangled. It actually swivels as you're twisting your iron. And this is the 1-inch iron, which is really, really good for curling the hair, putting nice soft curls in it. The less amount of hair you take, the tighter the curl you can get. Take more hair, you're going to get more of a beach wave or a lighter curl. The flat iron itself is very lightweight. I don't know how much it weighs. I can put it on my scale. But it's very lightweight. It has an ergonomic grip. It actually has a nice grip for your thumb. So when you are, using it as a flat iron to get a smooth, good for carpal tunnel, things like that. Nice ergonomic. Now, one of the neatest things about the flat iron is that it has a floating beveled titanium plate. Now, titanium plate, we hear a lot about this ceramic plate. Now, what a titanium plate is it's actually, it's like an upgrade from the ceramic plate. Ceramic, they use ceramic a lot, and it keeps the cost of the flat irons, or the irons, down a little bit. But to really get the best, smoothest hair, in the healthiest condition, you need a titanium plate. Now, what it does is it actually generates up to 60% more negative ions than what the ceramic plate does. What is the negative ion for? Well, the hair has a positive output, a positive ion, and what you want to do to create the most beautiful, silky, smooth hair is to make it neutral. So to have a good negative ion, you're going to create more of a neutral palette for the hair, which creates a smoother, silkier, shinier, and above all, healthier finish for the hair. Also, the titanium plate, it doesn't get the corrosion, so you don't get those hitching that catch when you're flat ironing. It stays very, very smooth in the hair. It has a faster heat up time than ceramic does. It better heat control, so you don't lose the heat between the sections. You know, a lot of times, especially like we're doing wedding hair or really thick hair, we have to have 2 flat irons heated up so we can alternate the flat irons. Well, with the titanium, with the USmooth flat irons, you don't have to do that. It doesn't lose its heat. It has a constant heat source, which also means fewer passes. One of the things that we've noticed the most about it is doing keratin blowouts. it's amazing how we can really get the hair smooth and straight and just decrease the volume of the hair significantly. Or if we don't want to, we just turn the heat so it's not so hot, and then we just get a lighter treatment on there too. I really like the 1.5" flat iron also. Again, because of the bevel, when I'm wrapping with the flat iron, I get a lot more of a natural, softer look. It doesn't have that look where it looks like it's flat iron, where it's all straight. And I get a lot more movement in my finished look that way, where it kind of looks more like a blowout, like you actually blew it out rather than flat ironed it. And the key is really just wrapping it. But because of the bevel plates, it helps me to get that bend in there and not just a straight kind of, I always think it looks like a broomstick look to it. Okay, so the third tool that we've been trying out is the wave iron. This has been one of the funnest things to work with, just trying all different kinds of things to see the different looks that we can get with it. I'm just going to show you one of my favorite ways that I use it. Obviously, you can use it the traditional way and take horizontal partings and get a nice, horizontal wave in it. But I really like to take vertical partings, and I take about an inch section just to create a softer wave with it. And what I'm going to do is come in, and I'm going to stay away from the scalp quite a few inches. But the key is I have to make sure that I bend it so I don't get a crimp right there on that side. So I'm going to hold it for a little bit here. Move it down to the next wave. And because I'm taking a sideways crimp like that, I'm getting this kind of fun, beachy wave to it. And you can see the ends are real straight. And I don't know, I've kind of found that if I curl the ends too much, the girls don't like it. They like the ends nice and straight, just to have it kind of look a little bit more beachy and a little bit more fun that way. But that's one of my favorite ways that I've been using the wave iron, and I'm going to keep trying new ways to use it. So.
Another neat thing we just found out is that 2% of all USmooth sales goes to help hairdressers just like you and me in a time of need. So go out and try USmooth as soon as you can. Thanks for joining us today.